All right, we are live. Decided to go a little bit earlier tonight. Just got done watching Godzilla X Con because that was a request, and that film sucked ass. I have no idea what the hype is for that movie. No idea, unless you want to see a meth head star con be a lanky, slim, shady meth head. It looked like a lanky meth head. Wank ass antagonist. He was a pussy. Godzilla was barely in it. I've had dumps take longer than he was in the movie for. Hey, Mr. Falcon. Hey, Jason. Yeah, I decided to wear this again because that one guy got butthurt last time that I wore this, so I figured I'd wear this again. This was a shirt a subscriber sent me years and years ago, but then some guy last time got butthurt that I wore, so I decided to wear it again just to make that guy mad. Hey, Primetime Podcast. Hey, Godzilla Fan for Life. Hey, Blissful. I haven't seen Blissful and Godzilla Fan for Life on here. Dante. Uh, no problem, Lucas. Sounds good to me. Hey, John Zero Cool. I saw Godzilla X Con. I thought it sucked ass. If people liked it, that's fine. I don't get the hype. Star King was like some damn lanky meth head. Damn meth head. He was a pussy, that villain. He looked like a lanky, bald-headed meth head. Human characters sucked ass. Lucas, I got two video game Let's Plays to do. Someone requested Doom 2016 and someone requested a Metroid game, so I got requests to see Godzilla X Con. That's the only reason I saw it. I don't think the CGI was good. I thought Godzilla Minus One CGI looked better. In my opinion, everything looked like a damn video game, only someone took away the controls. For the first hour, nothing happened except I have it written down, one of the newer Metroid games, but I have it written down. I have to look into it. Yeah, the Power Glove that he did nothing with. Also played with his ass with it. That's for some reason they just had that glove somewhere. How lucky they had that glove. Wish it was the actual Power Glove. Yeah, they just had that glove for whatever reason. Hey, Premiere. Hey, everyone. Hey, Lucas. A lot of reviews are coming up. It's hard to pick. Yeah, the Metroid game is Metroid Prime Remastered for Switch. It's the same guy that sent that Switch. He sent a request for me to play that. So I have to play Doom 2016 and that game. And then I would get to that, Lucas. But hey, Bra and Jason and William and Alter Ego, Primetime Podcast, Cole, Predator, hello, everyone. No, it's not the real. You think William? Well, it's William Shatner, not William Shatner. Hey there, Foddy. Godzilla X Con sucked ass. Chad's older brother, the first Allman. Huh? That's cool. Didn't get any requests for it. Goatee, oh, thank you. Hey, Silver Wings, hope you're doing well, man. Good job on the Ghostbuster streams. Yeah, I got a request to see Godzilla X Con. It sucked ass. Boring as hell. Human characters sucked. People said it had nonstop action. I don't know what movie they saw. They lied. There ain't no nonstop action. Nothing happened for the first hour. Godzilla has an extended cameo. He's barely in the movie. Godzilla's barely in that movie. He's in it for like 2 minutes in the first hour. He has a 30-second fight. He has a 10-second fight, and then he sleeps his fat ass in a coliseum. And the human characters sucked. Godzilla's Khan, what am I supposed to like about that film? The little bits of Khan I liked, the baby Khan stuff I liked. If I'm generous, that's like 15 minutes of a 2 hour movie. What else of the 2 hour movie was I supposed to like? If I can only find 15 minutes worth of crap in your 2 hour movie, that means your movie fucking sucks, in my opinion. Make my nose itch. GoldenEye, yeah, that had a lot of action. And I'm tired of like these movies that everything is CGI. The sky is CGI. The buildings are CGI. The background is CGI. Every damn thing is CGI. Is like a video game that someone took the damn controls away from me. The human terrors didn't do shit in the new movie. They were lame as fuck. They were boring as fuck. And I like Godzilla minus one. This film sucked, in my opinion. I don't watch wrestling, so I don't know anything about it. I know someone asked me. I don't watch wrestling nowadays. Yeah, have all the actors be CGI. Might as well everything else was. And that wasn't even the only thing. It was boring. Dan Stevens, all that he is, he's a veterinarian that people keep calling him Ace Ventura. Waste of Dan Stevens. Brian Tyree Henry was a guy, comedic relief, who tried to be funny and failed. Rebecca Hall, a bitchy woman. Uh, Deaf girl, she was deaf, very, very deaf. Great, the deaf girl was deaf. That's it. Her tribe did not give a fuck about her tribe. Didn't give a fuck about her psychic abilities. Mothra was thrown in there, pulled out of their ass. Well, even Pixar's not even doing well. What was the last Pixar film that made money? No, Josh, you're fine. Nothing to be sorry about. I'm just having fun. Hi there, Dens. Subs or dubs? Flubs. Like Hollywood, a lot of flubs. That movie sucked ass, in my opinion. You disagree, that's fine. I don't know nothing about the Tulsa King set Gunman production. Yeah, Premiere, I thought that was pretty stupid. Yeah, I like Constant Island. It's like the only one I liked out of this new regime, other than Godzilla minus one. But this film barely had any action. I don't understand the nonstop monster action. What movie did I watch an alternate movie where it took all the action out? What movie? Where was the nonstop action movie that people kept saying it was? Well, it's got nonstop monster action. What movie was that? It wasn't Godzilla X Khan. I didn't see the new Ghostbusters. No one requested it. Why would I want to live in a treehouse? There's nothing in the treehouse. Yeah, John, I don't know anything about that, so don't know any of the details. Can't say anything about it because I don't know anything about it. So people are butthurt anyway. People are always butthurt in Hollywood. Preminator, what action was in the first hour of that movie? Godzilla fought one creature for 30 seconds, one creature for 10 seconds, and then Khan beat a couple monkeys. That was 70 minutes of the movie. I just described the entire frame of action for the first 70 minutes of this movie. And the movie's like an hour and 50. So there you go. First Omen, I don't give a shit about First Omen. Hi there, Marcus. Sly seems like a nice guy. It's probably people being butthurt. He's probably talked normal, and then people got their feelings hurt for no reason. Hey, Jamroll, you're in California? That's cool. No, no one has requested that Neopunk. That's fine, Dog Goltis. I would just ask, what is there to like about the movie? Bunch of boring human characters being boring and exposition filled and boring. Nothing. And the villain sucked. Star King was looked like a meth head, a monkey meth head, lanky ass, pussy ass, monkey meth head who got his ass kicked all the damn time. Funny name. I only do paid requests right now, and I'm going to be busy with those. Sorry, the funny name. You watching Tommy Boy? That's a good movie. That's definitely worth a look. RJ, most of the movie takes place in the Hollow Earth. They did a distress signal and go to the Hollow Earth. Most of it takes place in the Hollow Earth. Hey there, Caleb. That's the thing. Barely anything happened in the film unless you want to watch boring ass characters be boring. If I'm being nice, maybe 10 minutes of con worth of crap that he did. Why is the Matrix 5 happening? Because they're stupid, they're moronic, and they're dumb. It's Hollywood. Why do you expect Hollywood to be smart? Premier, I don't know what you mean by what story. Have I seen Freeway 2? No. Yorgos, The Favorite? No, never seen it. But yeah, of course the do Matrix 5 because they're too stupid to understand. Have I seen the trailer for the Fall Guy? No. I really don't watch much trailers on my own anymore. Lady Hawk, remember it being pretty boring. Oh well, thank you, Caleb. I appreciate it, man. The first super chat of the night. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hey man, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great night. Thoughts on Michael Keaton and Christian Bale's Batman? Michael Keaton, I think, is one of the best Batman. People didn't believe in him. People gave him a lot of crap, and he pulled it off very well. He had the right voice. He had a wonderful costume. Batman Returns are very solid movies, and he did a great job. He was subtle as Bruce Wayne. He had the right voice, the right mannerism as Batman. He's not a shit Bruce Wayne. I don't understand where you're coming from, Neo Punk. There's nothing shit about him as Bruce Wayne. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Neo Punk. But Christian Bale sucks dick as Batman. Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? He's fine as Bruce Wayne, but as Batman, gargled a bunch of damn mouthwash filled with nails and razor blades. Where's the trigger? I just have that wearing hockey pants. I smoked 8 packs of cigarettes a day. Sounded stupid. Incredibly stupid. My name is Trisha Bell. I just have picture. Shut up as Batman. That's why I don't like those movies that much, because his Batman is goofy. I don't care for his costume. I'm Batman. Yeah. And here's most of the guys. Yeah, Ben. Where come on here, Ben? Why you wearing hockey pants? Yeah. I mean, there's elements to those films I like. Heath Ledger, for example, but uh, I'm not a fan of his Batman performance. No, I would give more credit to Jonathan Davis's voice than that Batman voice. No, I didn't need Kevin Conroy to play a live action Batman. We had many seasons of the animated. Plus, you just play Batman Arkham Asylum, which is a great experience. Just play that. Well, I mean, isn't that what Christian Bale's Batman sounds like? I don't think no, Heath Ledger was not barely in the movie. He was in Dark Knight quite a bit. He was easily the best part. And when he was on there, he actually made it worthwhile to watch. Yeah, to be or not to be Maguire, I'm not a fan of him as Spider-Man. I think he's too much directed to be like Opie Taylor from the Andrew Griffith Show. Golly gee, Aunt May, are my pies ready? That's just not how I view Spider-Man. I know that's how Sam Raimi did because he wanted to have it based on the original comics he read. Golly gee, ma, but it's just not how I view Spider-Man. Joker was in the Dark Knight more than Batman, but that might be, yeah. Christian Bale as Frankenstein, don't care. The Funny Dam, thanks for the kind words. Last Voyage of the Demeter, never saw it. Did Aaron Taylor Johnson 2014 Sut? Yes, he did. Thank you, Premier. I appreciate the kind words. Beaver Cleaver, Spider Man. Yeah, I mean, I prefer the cartoons of Spider Man, the '90s Spider Man cartoon, even the MTV Spider Man cartoon. Neil Patrick Harris voiced him in that. Even Spectacular Spider Man, Across the Spider Verse. I just prefer the animated versions more than the live action versions of Spider Man. I like the Spider Man video games, PS1, PS4. I didn't play much of the other ones, like the one with the Kingpin, which I know Civil Wings played that on his channel. I didn't play that game. Mark Hamill refuses to play Joker after Kevin Conroy died. Yeah, I heard that. Joshua, hello there. Yeah, I know James Cameron wanted to do Spider-Man. Yeah, it's all out there, the scripts and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry about my voice. I apologize. Cam, I don't know at this point. I think Spider-Man needs to take a break. Yeah, Spider versus the Kingpin, Sega CD. Yeah, yeah. Never played that, but again, I was there for your stream. That was a good one. Stream. I don't care who's in this James Bond. I'm fine with them taking a bit of a break for a bit longer. Fabio's Godzilla Marathon, yeah, he's doing a good job so far. Mark, honestly, the eclipse, it didn't really matter because we had clouds, so we weren't able to see much of it anyway. So I don't know. It just was like any other typical day in South Texas here. Yeah, Jimmy Bond. Oh, speaking of Jimmy Tammy's a pussy. Jimmy Tammy is a pussy. Just the stuff he says nowadays is so stupid. James Cameron. I have no respect for him. I liked his older stuff, but Jimmy Tammy, the stuff he says nowadays, he's such a fucking pussy. Such a pussy. Jesus. Because I read what that thing in the news the other day. I'm like, give me a break, you pussy. Fuck Matrix 5. No one cares. Neopunk, maybe Snake Eyes. Is there anything you don't think should take a break? No, I think Hollywood should take a break for 5 years. What did James Cameron say? He said he regrets making the Terminator. He would never make a film like Terminator today because of the gun violence. That's what he said. He said, I regret making films like Terminator and Terminator 2 because of the gun violence, and I would never make a film like that today. I don't know, Mark. I don't dream much of Mountain Dew nowadays. He would be nothing without Terminator. Oh, I know. That's why I say he's a pussy nowadays. Well, yeah, long ago, True Lies, he said terrorism isn't funny. I'm like, no one ever said terrorism was funny. That's why they never did a True Lies 2 for a long. They never did a True Lies 2. I mean, the soda section in my Walmart. I mean, they were not there for many years, and I had to order it online. Just couldn't do it as often, but as of right now, they're back in Walmart here around here. Is Chris Carter a hack? Yes. He still uses guns in Avatar movies? Well, yeah, but they're PG-13 and they're not rated R and they're pussified. I don't watch wrestling anymore. Motionless Zombie. Favorite scene in True Lies? Uh, the fighter jet scene. Gets right up and just destroys half that building. And the bridge is out. The bridge is out. Nah, maybe Linda Hamilton took his balls in a divorce. That's probably what happened. Probably secretly wears his balls like earrings or around her neck like Andrew Scott does with ears. Just like Sergeant Andrew Scott does with ears, she does it with James Cameron's balls. Hey there, Sean. If they made a True Lies 2, I mean, you could have done anything. That could have been Arnold's and James Cameron's version of like James Bond type of thing. You could not put him on any mission. Yeah, fuck Avatar. 1979 Stalker. Nope, never seen it. Non-Hollywood movies you look forward to this year? Not that I can think of. Can't think of any. The Funny Game, I don't remember much of Freeway. I might have reviewed it. Yeah, they did a True Lies TV show, but I never watched it because I'm like, what's the point? Oh, I just showed that. I got some stuff in the other day. Granted, they're unofficial, but I did get them in. These are unofficial, most of them. As in, I know a guy, and for a good price, I got this stuff. Some of that he threw in for free. So the one official thing I got was Money Talks. I do enjoy this film. I think it's a funny movie. He had all the women, all the guys, and fucked them all. That's a line of dialogue from this. I thought this was a pretty entertaining movie. From Warner Archive, no features or anything, of course, but picture quality didn't look too bad. Now, these were unofficial. I got these, and then the others he threw in for pretty much free. So these are, again, unofficial. Gleam in the Cube with Christian Slater. Pretty much Christian Slater's adopted brother is killed. He's a skateboarder, and he listened to the death of his brother. So Gleam in the Cube. Entertaining film from back in the day with some other skateboarders. Tony Hawk has a brief appearance in this as one of the skateboarders. Stephen Bauer from Scarface is in it. But yeah, Christian Slater and Gleam in the Cube. Another unofficial one, Nothing to Lose. Came out the same year as Money Talks. I actually think this film is pretty funny, pretty hilarious. I always remember the scene when Tim Robbins he tries to rob Tim Robbins, but then Tim Robbins grabs him, and then Martin Lawrence is trying to reason with him, and is like, "I am in the fucking desert. Please say you're not some freaky Jason." He's trying to beg, like, "Don't kill me like some serial killer." And then he threw these in. I got an upconverted Blu-ray, which looks better than the actual 4K Blu-ray of Aliens. Look at that cover. Look at that cover. That's a hell of a cover right there. Look at that. Look at that cover, man. Look at that. Why can't that be the cover of an official release? Look at that. And the nice thing is he put the 35 millimeter, I asked him, on the disc. So this upconverted 4K is the special edition, but this is the 35 millimeter theatrical cut. So now it's not just on my computer, I can watch it on my TV as well. And unofficially, I got this, which looks better than the official one. So it doesn't have all the grain wiped out. But again, he was nice enough to throw this in for free. So, True Lies. No, it's not that guy. It's another guy. I don't want to mention his name because, as Jack would say, because these are unofficial, I don't want to get the guy in trouble. And last but not least, I actually like this film. So he threw this in. In the frame of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, yes, not as good as Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but this is actually fairly entertaining. And for some reason, they never gave it a physical release. So I actually like this film. This is actually a pretty fun one. Much better than I thought it would be. So there you go, right there. So, not too bad, not too shabby. At least for me. Yes, no AI editing, which I do not want in this place or in this dojo. Chippendale, no, because it's Disney. Because Disney don't really like doing physical releases much. Yeah, because Disney does not like putting a lot of physical releases. Don't because it's Disney, that's just their MO a lot. Especially as stuff goes to streaming and not theaters. They like to keep it on streaming because they feel, well, if you actually want to watch it, then you need to do our streaming service to watch the film. So, well, not in my vault. I got it right here, so fuck their vault. Never liked their vault anyway. Disney are hypocritical assholes anyway. Here's the thing about Disney. They always spout off about virtual signaling. They always spout off about how virtuous they are, but they fired Gina Carano, who did not do anything wrong. All she did was say people kept pushing her to put a pronoun, and it's like, okay, fine, beep boop bop. There's my pronouns. And they got butthurt about that. And then she's like, you know what? When you keep pushing people, uh, you know, and then people thought she was calling people Nazis. It's like, no. If one political party keeps pushing another one and victimizing and demonizing them, then you don't create anger and chaos, which is true. Listen, if someone out there voted for Biden, I would disagree, but I'm not going to hate you. If someone voted for Trump, I don't like Trump, but I wouldn't hate you. I wouldn't demonize someone. I'm one of those guys. I don't like either party. I have a lot of issues with both, so I like to try to find a third option. But if you vote for one or the other, I'm not going to demonize you, be like, you need to get out of here and put all you in a group, and you're this and you're that. That's fucking stupid. And I think a lot of people know that's fucking stupid. But a lot of actors in Hollywood like doing that because they like to segregate people instead of we're supposed to be united like the United States. We're supposed to be together. We're supposed to be talking with each other. Hey, we have nerd fights. We disagree. We argue about stupid shit. Whoop-de-doo. And then we have fun. We have a cold one afterward and we laugh about it later. If it's more serious, maybe we could argue, but we argue because we want to be passionate, but you actually want to solve the problem. At least you would hope so. But no, more people instead, they want to segregate people because it's another way for them to make more money. It's all about that. How do we segregate people so we could steer people? Because we steer them too much, then they'll give us money for X, Y, and Z reasons. Because that's all the politicians on any side want is more money. More money, more money, more money, and that's all it is. So, and the same Disney that wants the virtue signal, and yet that Black Panther movie that I don't like, when they made that poster of it in China, they made Black Panther. It was Chadwick Boseman. They put a mask on him because we don't want people to know he's black in China. Or John Boyega, there's a Star Wars poster. So when we put the poster in China, he's now this big instead of full size of the poster. He's now this big and tiny because we don't want to tell people in China there are black people in this movie, but yet they want to virtue signal and say we're all this and that. The Force is female, but then they fire and they put Gina Carano through the mud, as if that makes a lot of sense. Oh, we're all about the rights of people, but when you do your Mulan remake, you film next to a fucking concentration camp because that makes a lot of goddamn sense. Like it's about the rights of people, so hey, our film, go film by that concentration camp because that makes a lot of fucking sense. Jack, what am I saying that's wrong? I'm saying, what am I saying that's wrong? Name something I've said that's wrong. I like having fun and being passionate. Say one thing I've said that was wrong. Be my guest, Jack. I'll love to hear it. Silver Wings, pretty much. That's how Disney operates. But then they want to virtue signal and have these lectures. We want to lecture you, but you're the biggest hypocrites of all. Disney is the biggest hypocrite of all. And that's why one of the main reasons why people hate their ass for how hypocritical they were and have been and continue to be. They're absolutely hypocritical. Practice what you preach or shut up. How about them apples? Again, practice what you preach or shut up. But Disney don't want to do that, and that's why they're losing money. That's why Disney Plus is losing so much money. That's why I thought Indiana Jones 5 lost only 130 million. His problem with that, they did not put in the marketing. So really, Indiana Jones 5 lost like 300 million, or at least 200, 250, 300 million. Just 130 million. Again, they did not account for the advertising, the marketing, which would have been at least 100 million. If that's the case, that means more like the 230 to 300 million they lost on Indiana Jones 5. How do you make the Indiana Jones film flop? You have Kathleen Kennedy. That's how you make it flop. People talk crap about Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I actually like that film, and it didn't fucking flop. But they made this one, which is 10 times worse, and it flops. But people like Kathleen Kennedy still have jobs. Bob Iger still has a job. Why do people say Indiana Jones 5 is better than Crystal Skull? I mean, it's their opinion. I don't agree with their opinion, but it's their opinion. I don't understand it, but I mean, I don't know. What are their reasons? I would love to hear it. Indiana Jones is actually the star. He doesn't become a damsel in distress, tied up in the third act and go, I want to die. I want to stay here and die. Then gets knocked out like a fool and brought back and then all that jazz. So take that for what you will. The hey Shia LaBeouf is better than Phoebe Waller-Bridge in every single way. If they hate Shia LaBeouf, then they must double, triple, quadruple hate Phoebe Waller-Bridge. You look at her character, her performance, the way her character is written, way, way, way worse than anything Shia LaBeouf did in that film. Way worse. I do not think Ghostbusters Afterlife is better than Ghostbusters 2. I disagree with that 110%. I don't know what I mean. I disagree 110%. Was Dial of Destiny a bigger flop than Cutthroat Island? I mean, I don't know the numbers of Cutthroat Island. But considering how much more budgets are nowadays, I would not be surprised. No, Indiana Jones Dial of Dysentery is just shit. Hi there, goblins. Jamral, Brazy, Total Meltdown 2, Cam, and hello, everyone. Sorry. I was in the middle of my rant, so I missed people, so I apologize. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday night. I'm calm. Just got that rant out of the way. I'm calm. How's everyone going? How's everything doing? We're just ranting about Disney. But again, you make an Indiana Jones film and it bombed. Again, you put in marketing and you put in advertising, that's at least $200 million lost. At least. How do you do that? How do you do that? I don't understand it. I mean, I do, but the fact we've gotten this far is the ridiculous part to me. Kathleen Kennedy was able to take Star Wars, not make it special anymore for people, take Indiana Jones and make it a flop, take Willow, bring it back, have it flop after one season, so badly that they took it off the damn Disney Plus thing. People can't even find it. Isn't Willow not even on the TV show, not even on Disney Plus anymore? That's how bad it was. They took it off. What they so wish maybe some rights thing that they can only have it for so long. But I almost want to say the joke of it was so bad they took it off. They're so ashamed they don't want anyone to see it. Maybe it's a bunch of meth heads like I saw in that Godzilla movie. That lengthy ass meth head, Star King. He looked like a lazy bald meth head. Fucking an asshole. Not just two of the biggest franchises, also Willow. Like you bring back Willow, oh, it's gonna be a new Willow, and then you turn it so woke with a bunch of lesbians and stuff, and you make it so bad it bombs, and then it's not even on the channel anymore. Isn't it more entertaining to watch them fail? It is to an extent, but at the same time, I actually want things to get better. I want good entertainment from an Indiana Jones or Star Wars. I want them to get better. Otherwise, what's the point of complaining if you don't want it to get better? You want it to get better. You want it to improve. But they don't because they feel there's nothing to improve. They feel they're doing it right and people just don't understand and they're being too mean and they're being too negative. They're being too toxic. They're being too hateful. You're not giving it a chance. I'm like, how many chances do people have to give before you kick them in the balls for the eighth time? I saw Godzilla X Con. I thought it sucked, in my opinion. Barely any action the first hour. Powered loves. Kong goes to see the dentist. Villains were lame as fuck. Overwhelming CGI that wasn't even as good as Godzilla -1 CG. Uncle Ben a chance? Did you give Uncle Ben? What for Spider-Man? Huh? Oh, is that a Spider-Man reference? Is that a line he said? It took me way too long to put that together. Was that like Spider-Man 3 or something? Or was that in Spider-Man 1? See, man, that went way over my head way too long. That took way too long for me to understand that. Well, general, you may like it. Just because I don't doesn't mean you wouldn't like it. Always make up your own mind. I can only say my opinion. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I can only speak for me. Just why would I speak for anyone? All I can do is speak for me. Hi there, Julie. Doing okay, just relaxing on this Tuesday night. Hi there, Shadow Gamer. And sorry, I'm reading the chat. If you wonder why I'm being silent. People just chatting with each other. No problem with that. Feel free to chat with yourselves. No issues. Best Spider-Man movie fight. I don't have a favorite. Burial's Cop 4. I don't know. It's going to Netflix. I don't know. Director hasn't done really anything. Favorite Scott Adkins films: Ninja, Shadow of a Tear. Uh, I'll put One Shot in there and Accident Man in there. Mike loves Godzilla X Con. That's fine. We don't always have to agree on stuff. Premiere, feel free, man. I would be perfectly fine with that, man. Feel free. Be my guest premiere if you want to do that. I would be perfectly fine with that. I do like Siphon Filter for PS1. Uh, I remember playing that back in the day as Gabe Lodian. That is an entertaining game. They did, I think, 3 for PlayStation 1. Then they did a couple for PS2. Never played the PS2 ones. Really, the only one I played a bit was the first one. Sweet, you smoked a cigar? Damn, okay. Not bad. They have similar gameplay? That's cool. Mark, that's cool. Yep, funny game. I did read your comments, but like I said, I only do paid requests right now, and those come first. I'm sorry, man. Take care, Brian. Yeah, Premier, that'd be perfectly fine with me. No, it's fine. The funny game is cool, man. James, I'm doing okay. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing fine. Favorite Godzilla films: GMK, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Spot Monster, Godzilla 1998. This is no specific ranking. GMK, Godzilla vs. Spot Monster, Godzilla vs. Megalon. They said Godzilla 1998, and I have to think about the last one. Hey, people are mad at me, Ramble. My feelings are hurt. You know what's funny, man? First off, good job on the rant. I thought that was a fun one. Uh, Number two, I read the comments. I'm like, man, these comments sound familiar. Not the people, but they sound like the comments I've gotten in the past. But how you doing, Uncle Bill? How's it going? I didn't entertaining rant on your stream. I may not know the details of the people, which is fine because it's not my business. But I definitely understand your frustration. I understand your rationalization. Trust me, I perfectly understood. And I was just ranting about Disney and ranting about other stuff as well. I'd invite you on, but you're probably busy because it's already 7:42 p.m. I thought you thought of me the first thing when you saw him. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Of course he did. Of course he did. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to that. I don't know if they're sending death threats at him yet, to the word yet, but yeah, people were like mad at him. He's just ranting. But God forbid you fucking rant. Because, we gotta sing Kumbaya fucking ya. Kumbaya fucking ya. Whatever. Listen, at the end of the day, you can only do what you can only do. And no matter what you say, you can word it the most perfect way possible because it's looked at as a negative connotation. People will look at you with a snide remark or a man baby mentality, supposedly. And I want attention. Oh, they said you want attention, Uncle Bill. Well, I mean, that's the ironic thing is apparently they want attention too. Otherwise, they would not have written anything. And that's kind of the hypocrisy of it all, where they click on a video, they're watching it, they they type it to get your attention. That's the whole point that they're typing these remarks is to get your attention because they want their time of day to be so impressed that, oh my God, this guy read my comment. I said my, well, fine, you just folks to say their piece, and then I say my piece, and you say your piece, and we all say our piece. And the world keeps on turning, and the world keeps on going. Whoop-de-fucking do. Hey, if you want to come on here, Uncle Bill, let me know. You can rant all you want. It don't matter with me. You be my guest. Just let me know. I don't mind. Yeah, they got my attention. Yeah. Yeah, people just get. Oh, well. But I mean, you guys got a lot of crap back in the day on the Dead Pit radio show. You guys got a lot of crap back in the day. I mean, this is from like Fangoria Radio and these people getting mad at you know. But I mean, you guys haven't changed. That's the phrase you just say. You guys have not changed, and that's a good thing. You know, so oh, you've changed. No, you guys haven't changed, and so there you go. You haven't changed. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Funny Game. I appreciate the kind words. Uh, look at some people in the chat. You did the crackest goes. Yeah, like the Limp Bizkit song. I'm a crack addict. Addicted to the crackest goes. I don't watch wrestling, so I don't know about the WrestleMania. I know who won, but I don't watch wrestling, so. Jack, you feel free to look at Dead Pit Radio, the stream they did. If you watch, it'd be better explained than me just trying to explain the rant. Friday 13 Bloodlines? I don't remember Bloodlines. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, the whole world. I mean, look at the way the world is today. I mean, who knows how long we'll be around? Who knows how long we'll be alive? Just enjoy day by day and fuck it. I mean, I was ranting about Disney. Disney, for example, is such a bunch of hypocritical fuck faces that, again, they want to do all this virtual signaling about how great and wonderful and noble and virtuous they are. But then when that Black Panther poster came out, they hid his face because they didn't want China to be too black. Or John Boyega on Star Wars, they shortened him on the poster because they don't want too much black on the poster because they want to kiss ass to China. But on the flip side, they want to talk about all these virtual signaling stuff. Well, make up your mind. What about people's rights? But we're going to film next to a concentration camp for the Mulan remake. I mean, we're supposed to be united together, but people are separated and segregated into more and more stuff. And they made more and more stupid movies like the American Society of Magical. I'm like, what? About magical black people. Which I got a request for that. That'll be, I think that review I'll put up tomorrow. David Allen Greer and who the hell is that kid? Justice Smith. About how awful white people are, and it's like the most racist movie you'll see in a while, man. Jesus. My God, man. Just the movies they make today, man, is dog shit. A lot of them. I mean, I like The Beekeeper. I saw that new Godzilla Kong film. It sucked ass. Again, the bad guy looked like a meth head. Kong. Star. King Kong, whatever. The bad guy. Looked like a meth head. Lanky ass meth head. The American Society. I can't. You know what? Let me read it. The American Society of Magical Negroes is the full title of the movie. And the director literally said he put that title because he wanted people to be worried to say the title. Just how we are worried. Because the lead guy is such a nervous guy. He's in an uptight art gallery Oh my God, there's white people around. I'm scared of them. They don't care about you or your shitty art. Your shitty art is a bunch of fucking yarn. No one gives a fuck about your yarn. Your yarn art looks like shit. David Allen Greer, what the fuck are you doing in this movie? But I'm calling it the imagine. I'm calling it. The title of the video is honestly going to be, and there's a reason for it. It's not because of the obvious reason. No, it's because I don't put the American Society of Magical what? Because when I got the request, I went, what? Plus, if the director sees it, he'll be pissed off. You didn't say the name. I'm like, yeah, because I don't like you. You're a fucking idiot. You're afraid to say the name. No, I'm afraid to see your shitty movie again. Because I remember I got the request. I never even heard the movie before. I mean, the American Side of Magical, what? And I'm going to put down the title just to piss off the director. Well, the director will never see. Well, you never know. The director will probably be out of the job, try to get a job at IHOP soon. So maybe he will look for it and go like, what? Yeah, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? What? Fucking dumbass. He's a dumbass. Stupid fucking movie. I mean, there's literally a line of dialogue in the film about how Justice Smith and David Allen Greer are talking, and no, the director didn't contact me. I'm just saying, I'm just being funny. But I mean, the guy's probably not going to get a lot of work, so who knows? You never know. Maybe the director will look at reviews and be like, "Who's this guy?" The director in that movie can't take the criticism. I've heard he's got into it with a lot of people. Well, then who knows? Maybe one day he'll get into it with me. Good, I will tile that just so he can see it. I'll put what with like, should I have like 3 or 4 question marks? That'll piss him off. Good, because he pissed me off watching that horrible movie. There's a conversation with David Attenborough and Justice Smith. It's like, hey, you know what the most dangerous animal on the earth is? White people. And you know what they're standing in front of? Great white sharks. Did you get it? We're white. And the reason they're magical is their job is you need to kiss white people's ass. Because if you don't, there's a white tears meter that if you upset them too much, they may create a hate crime. So you need to calm them down and be nice, like Will Smith and Legend of Bagger Vance or Michael Clark Duncan, The Green Mile, because they mentioned those films as the magical black guy. So you need to calm down the white people. If you don't calm down the white people and be friends with them, then they'll go and hate whatever other people, white black people. And this movie got released in theaters. Honestly, I would say it's worse than You People, Gemroll. Yeah, bombed. I wonder why it bombed. I don't really watch trailers, Country Shape, so no. As someone who's black, I'm tired of the whole you don't know what it's like to be black speech in movies. I just want to see black characters be characters without bringing up race. You know what's funny? I recorded the review. I said the exact same thing. Because that's not the first time or last time I've heard that. I have done other reviews of stuff. People have said the same thing. They said that they're black, They're tired of this victimhood thing. They just want to see escapism and fun. I bring them up in the review. I'll have that up either late tonight or tomorrow. I said that. I said I feel sorry for people who are black because I know there are a lot of people who happen to be black. They just want to see a movie and just see fun escapism. Maybe it stars a black guy. Why is it every time they have to be a victim? They're scared, they're frightened, they're a victim. I sure brought this up. I have it be like Danny Glover in Predator 2. He's a cop who kicks ass and kicks the Predator's ass. You know, Danny Glover, Predator 2, why can't it be that? Or the guy in Night of the Demons. You ain't gonna get me. Smartest guy in the movie. Gets the fuck out of Dodge. At the end, he saved the white girl. It's not about race. It's about he was a smart guy. He was the smartest character in the fucking movie. Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Candyman 2021, the movie that okay, I like the original Candyman, but I looked at him as more of like Dracula being my victim. Tony Todd's performance. They made it into police attack black people, so now Candyman is going to possess this person and kill all the white people. Because apparently that's what Candyman is now, to kill all the white people. Where the white people at? I mean, am I wrong? Does that not happen in the movie? But if I say it, I'm called racist, which I've been called racist quite a few times. But it's like, I did. Hey, I am wearing a white shirt, so hey, there's black here, so there you go. Whatever. Yeah, Blade is a good movie. Blade 2 is a good movie. Predator 2 is a good movie. Passenger 57, White Men Can't Jump. That's actually a really good movie. The original. I didn't see the remake. Fuck the remake. My favorite comedy of all time is The Golden Child. Yeah, I'm gonna pow his ass when I find him, or go roll your ass till it bleeds. Hey, little bird, you see a little midget in a tree floating? Was that just me? The phone's ringing? Maybe that's Rod Serling. Hey, I'm Chandler Gerald, Stolen Artifacts Foundation. This is my lovely assistant, Agent 69. Viva Nepal! Viva Nepal! I forgot he said he called her Agent 69. But you watch the film again, he does do that. Mark, no, that's a weird question, but no, I would not. Because I like who I am. Yeah, the guy that came in there last time, he was pissed that I had this shirt on, so he called me a Virgon because he didn't know what virgin spelled like. Because apparently the spurge of the verge, virgin spells Virgon. So yeah, Survivor the Game is a good one. New Jack City's a good movie. Kidnap with Halle Berry. I will still defend that film, at least the 90-minute cut that's in Canada. Yeah, I bet you had two of these and you smoked one. Needs to have smoked his scrolls. Also, you need to put this away, otherwise the Rastafari's don't get you. They own Disney, yeah. They own Disney. Yeah, I get what you mean. Tales from the Hood, that's a good one. I enjoy that movie. Better movie with David Allen Greer. Much better movie with David Allen Greer. Yeah, I like Rush Hour. I like Rush Hour 2. I mean, here, I like this movie, and I like this movie. We are in the fucking desert. Don't tell me Freaky Jason. Don't tell me Freaky Jason. I like the three Bad Boys films. I don't look forward to the new one, though. If you got paid $100 million to work for Disney, would you tell them to go fuck themselves? No, I would take the money. I would hide it. And then I would do the job enough that they fire me. And if they try to get the money back, I would run away to an island that has no extradition laws. Money Talks, I mean, it looked fine. I mean, it's a Warner Archive Blu-ray. Looks better than the DVD. No, Samuel, not that island. A good island, not that island. Hey there, Victor. Super hybrid. Hey there. Denzel Washington, good actor. Where's Roman Polanski living? I thought it was overseas somewhere in Europe. France? Somewhere. I thought it was somewhere over there. Because he can't go to the U.S. because he'll get his ass arrested. The director acted like he wanted to fight because the guy hit a nerve and the truth hurts. Roman Polanski's a fugitive. Yeah, and people in Hollywood still clap for Roman Polanski, like Meryl Streep. They still like the people in Galaxy Quest. When I'm like, do you know what Roman Polanski did? He's a piece of shit, but you're still clapping for him. Great, Hollywood. If that's the case, Hollywood, then don't lecture me on BS because you don't follow it. Bunch of hypocritical fuck faces. That's why all these people in Hollywood are like, you need to do this, you need to do that. You don't do the same fucking thing. You do worse. Francis Ford Coppola stuck up for Victor Salva. Disney hired Victor Salva for Powder. That's another thing with Disney. We didn't know. You don't do background checks on your directors? Don't you think they're kind of stupid? They hired Victor Salva for Powder. And then when people got upset, then they said something. But yeah, you want to, Brian Peck. Yeah, I was just going to say that. Brian Peck. He got a year in jail for what he did to Drake. And then the next job he got was a Disney show. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I think that was the name of the show. So, again, you want to act a little holier than thou, but here's a guy who's a convicted pedo, and you hired him for a Disney movie. I mean, a Disney show. But yet you want to lecture Gina Carano because she said beep, boop, bop as the pronoun. Because it was being a goof. No, I think there are good people out there. And I do think there are shitty people out there. A good person doesn't mean flawless. As far as I know, Keanu Reeves seems like a good person. As far as I know, Rick Moranis seems like a good person. I mean, hey TOTM, hey there Jason, hey there Cosmo. Yeah, Jason Morgan, I agree. I've said the same thing. That's what it's hard for me to watch the Return of Living Dead documentary. because of he narrates the whole thing, so I haven't watched it much. So agreed, absolutely agreed. It's hard to watch that fucking documentary because he talks over it, and I didn't realize he directed that film, The Willies, the anthology that Sean Astin's in. That's even creepier because a lot of kids are in that anthology. Like you watch that, there's a lot of kids. So far, nothing has come up that anything on The Willies happened, but I mean, no wonder that didn't get a release on Blu-ray because who directed it. But yeah, if you watch that film again, that means he worked with a lot of kids on The Willies. Yeah, he had a picture. How he was a pen pal for John Wayne Gacy. That's right. They said that in the Quiet on Set documentary. John Wayne Gacy, he was pen pals with. Might have been the first fucking clue something was wrong with the motherfucker. I'm sorry, if you're pen pals with John Wayne Gacy, that means you're fucked in the head. And then lo and behold, he was fucked in the head. Big surprise. The Willie's Clownhouse double feature coming soon. Yeah, I mean, I know that's a joke, but you know what's sad? That would sell out. I mean, that's the thing, Scratch Burno. If they did that, that would sell out. I would never buy it, but I guarantee you 100% that would sell out. But because there's a lot of people that wouldn't care. Separate the art from the artist. I'd be like, no, I can't. It's hard for me to do that a lot of times. Not saying it's impossible. Not saying it's possible. Well, more for curiosity, I mean, you can find the films online to watch if you're that curious about it. If you're that curious about the movies, they're online to watch. Michael Ray Bauer from Salute Your Shorts told a story about Brian Pett from the Willies. Brian kept wanting to go into the bathroom with Michael and help him undress. I'm surprised they didn't get him in that Quiet on Set. Just that's Nickelodeon. Salute Your Shorts is, I mean. But maybe he just didn't want to talk about it. I don't know. I've never seen Clown House. I never will. What was requested? It had to be a shit ton of money. I didn't see the new Ghostbusters movie. No one has requested it. Nickelodeon, yeah, Nickel and Diamond. I don't know much of Drake Bell except on that documentary. It's sad that happened to him. Yeah, the monster wasn't bad in the Willies. I mean, I can give you that. 15 months. Well, then that's even worse. If it wasn't even prison, if it was a rehab, then that's even worse. Favorite Tom Matthews movie? Friday 13 Part 6, Jason Lives. But yeah, I mean, for those who are just getting in, we were just talking about random stuff. Hey, Michael Teen, the Choice Voice. How are you doing, sir? I would invite you on, but I'm sure you're very, very busy. I perfectly understand that. You're a very, very busy guy. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going right on your end, and I hope one day we can do a stream together. I know you're a very busy guy, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I don't cough, so I don't mute it so you don't hear my coughing all the time. All right. Hey, Michael, how you doing, my friend? How everything going? I did see Godzilla X Con. Was not for me. I will put it that way. Star Team looked like a meth head. I hate. He was a shitty villain for me. I, that's oh man. I know you like that film. Nothing wrong with that. It wasn't for me, man. I hated the human characters in that movie. I like Khan though. I like Khan. Khan did the best he can, but the villain, man, he looked like a meth head, a slim, lengthy meth head. And Shimo, like the white Godzilla that shoot the ice, he was underused. He was underused. Yeah, I think he could be used a lot more. But I mean, it wasn't for me. But if people like it, that's fine. But that was a request. I'll do that review soon. Again, just not for me. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, Michael. Yeah, I'm the one that requested a tap force to him, so it's my fault. I apologize in advance. Oh, your nephew liked it? That's cool. But yeah, Godzilla was barely in it. Yeah, like instead the cameo. I liked it, but it did have issues. I didn't care too much for Star King. I didn't care too much for the end fight, and Godzilla wasn't in it enough. Yeah, I mean, the end fight sucked, in my opinion. Now that you said, yeah, I said the same thing. Like Godzilla he had like a 30-second fight, then he had a 10-second fight. So he's only, and then his fat ass slept in a coliseum. That's all he had for the first hour of the movie. And then Star Teen, like you say, he looks like a meth head. He looked like a lengthy meth head who's going to smoke some meth out of the white dino's ass. And the human characters sucked. I thought they were dog shit. The comic relief guy wasn't funny. Dan Stevens, he just got called Ace Ventura 10 times. And the last fight wasn't much. Kong got the power glove that barely did shit. You realize like they didn't have Kong fight the Shimo guy at all? At all. And it's like, okay, this is the end fight, folks. I'm gonna tell you the whole end fight of that movie. Kong hits the meth head in the head, knocks the meth head's tooth out. Godzilla and Shimo push each other. That's all they do. They just push each other around. Uh, Godzilla gets the whip that the meth head had and breaks it. Baby Kong brought the axe and breaks the crystal. Kong grabs the meth head, lifts him after they double team him, and then Shimo makes him into an icicle. That's all that happens in the end fight. If anyone saw the film, did I skip anything? Did I skip anything in the fight? Did I skip anything? For those who've seen the film, did I skip anything? Dog shit fight. And I'm tired of every fucking movie being this overwhelming CGI like a video game. The sky is CGI. The buildings are CGI. The fucking floor is CGI. I know people hate Godzilla 1998, but that had better action sequences because you see a full model city they built and then they put the creature in and you see actual explosions and practical effects and up close shots that are practical, but then you do have CG. Better human characters and better action scenes. It just should not have been called Godzilla. I agree with that. I agree with that. It should have been called Gigantus or Reptilian or a better title. Yeah, Godzilla minus one looked better. Coastal Island was more fun. Coastal Island was more fun and better paced. Godzilla minus one was better acted, better story, better effects. Godzilla minus one actually had a story. actually had characters, actually you give a shit about what's going on. A kamikaze guy that decided not to end his life, and you understand that, but then he feels shame. There's an actual story with characters. They make Godzilla, even when he's not on screen, his presence is felt by his size, his scale, the destruction, how dangerous he is. Everything's better in Godzilla minus one, but you can't compare it because people go, "Well, that's a serious movie. This is an ode to Showa." The shower, fuck that shit. Godzilla vs. Megalon and those movies have charm and fun because they're all done practical with limited budget. That's why the director missed the point. It's supposed to be silly and dumb. It's like the Showa era. I'm like, yeah, but those films have charm because they had limited resources, got no attitude, and they had little to work with. So when they do crazy stuff, you have the charm of the models, you have the charm of the people in suits. Godzilla doing crazy drop kits. It looks silly, it looks goofy, yes, but the because they had such limited resources and it's all done for real and practical, no matter how silly it is, there's a charm to it that these new films don't have, including this new one does not have. If you want to make an actual show, then do it all with practical suits. That may be tough, but movies ain't easy to make. Instead, every fucking thing gotta be CGI and look like a goddamn Transformers movie. And you know what? That's what I think. This film is like a later Transformers movie. Shit human characters. You may like one or two of the title characters, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, here Khan, if when Godzilla's in it. But it's mostly human characters doing stupid fucking things that you don't give a shit about. And then action scenes are just a bunch of CGI flying around like a video game that someone took my controller away. And you know, although, granted, in those, at least Michael Bay does blow real shit up. So there is that at least. So I'll put that above this new one when comparing the two. At least Michael Bay does blow shit up for real, mostly, which looks better. Luis, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Well, Neil Punt again, they would say you can't compare because, come on, this was meant to be just dumb fun, but you think it's going to be an Oscar caliber movie like Godzilla minus one. So they'll get mad if you compare. Have Michael on. He's busy. I can't have him drop everything, but like, hey, Michael, drop everything you're doing and fuck your life and come on the stream. No, we'll get together one day. We'll do another stream one day down the road. Let them get mad. I probably will compare it anyway, just because. But I'm just saying, I in the comments section there will be people pissed. What the fuck, man? You're supposed to have fun. Where's the fun in the movie in the first hour? Except the couple minute scene where Khan beats the hell out of some gorillas. Other than that one scene, what's good in the first hour of the movie for people who love it? I would like challenge them in a fun. It's nerd fight shit. It's fun. It's goofy. So what? It's fun to argue. That's what people don't remember and don't get it. It's fun to argue about stupid shit because that's the fun part. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. A Violent Nature, never heard of it. But yeah, for people who love the movie, what was good in the first hour other than the couple minute scene of Khan being the shadows gorillas? Like if someone was here and I'm asking them, what is it? In the first hour, what is it? I don't know if they could tell me. I don't think they could tell me anything. And the music, you tell they tried to do Guardians of the Galaxy with the music, but it didn't quite work because there's only one song I liked. Into the Twilight Zone. The rest of the music I didn't give a shit about. It was like they try to have that Guardians of the Galaxy, trying to put old music in it. So hey, real Kingpin, no problem. But anyway, Godzilla X Kong, yes, which I thought sucked dick. I mean, I didn't really care one way or another about the song Neopunk. I was indifferent. But yeah, I was not a fan of the movie. I don't get the hype for it. I'm doing Caleb. I'm doing well. How are you doing? No, I didn't see Monkey Man. No one requested it, and I didn't see the new Ghostbusters. No one's requested that either. Hey, Onion Hat for sale. Ah, you saw Bloodsport for the first time, and it was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Very fun movie. Kumite, 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 kumite. Have you seen the new Megamind sequel? Nope. Forest, I barely remember the film, so can't say anything about it. Monkey Man, again, don't know much. Practical effects are pretty much over as of these days. Well, I mean, that's the sad thing because they last longer. I mean, yes, you do have a practical effect that's not the best, but there's going to be a lot more longevity on that practical effect than there's going to be a lot more on the practical effects of it. It's going to last more in the long run. You can watch films from 20 years ago, and the practical effects still look pretty good, but the CGI has aged much more quickly. And that's the problem. CGI ages quicker than practical effects. That's what people seem to not realize nowadays. CGI ages quicker than practical. Oh, thanks, Motionless Zombie. I appreciate that, man. Second super chat of the night. Came to your reaction to the official Joker 2 trailer that just came out 20 minutes ago. Okay, I mean, I didn't think Joker needed a sequel. I liked the first Joker, but I don't know why there's a sequel. Well, because it made $1 billion. That's why there's a sequel. See, I don't think this film needed a sequel. That's the thing. Why did you see it? What did you think about it? Right now, the cat's mad. I'm gonna watch this trailer. You heard that cat? Probably warning me, don't do it. Save yourself. Well, I mean, he sent in a super chat, so that's the least I could do. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Get my headphones so I don't get a copyright claim on this. Have this another tab. Joker 2 trailer. My God. Okay. I'm paused at the beginning. It's a teaser trailer, but it's 2 minutes and 25 seconds. But it's a teaser. It's a teaser, but it's over. It's almost 2.5 minutes long, but it's a teaser. Okay. Usually, I think a teaser is like a minute long, but not sure how much of a teaser this is. Then. All right. Pause the beginning. 3, 2, 1. Pressing play. Well, I guess it answers the question. There was that question people wondered, did anything happen or was it all in his mind? It must have happened if he's in this facility. Because that was the thing at the end of Joker, was that it was all in his mind, or she's like Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. So is he seeing himself, or is this like two separate scenes edited together? I like the song. Is that Tom Jones? I don't know, man. Hmm. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix looks like he's doing a good job. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this because it looks well filmed like the first movie. It looks like Joaquin Phoenix is doing a good job again. It does seem more unique compared to a lot of the comic book films nowadays. But I don't know how I feel about this whole musical angle. Uh, I don't know about what the story would be. I mean, Lady Gaga, I liked her in that film, A Star Is Born. I actually did not mind that film. What's who directed that? He started it too. He was the voice of Rocket Raccoon. Oh my god, I know his face. Why can't I remember his name? I didn't mind The Star Is Born. Bradley Cooper. Thank you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really liked the first one. I don't think it needed a sequel. Obviously, the story's him meeting Harley Quinn, them falling in love. But then the idea of Joker is that it's supposed to be this toxic relationship between a guy who's controlling this lady, but you see none of that in this movie. So then, if it's not going to be that, then what is the story going to be between these two characters? Or it's just going to be a typical, they're both crazy, they love each other, the end. I mean, I don't think the trailer looks bad in terms of the cinematography, in terms of the acting, in terms of the lighting. I mean, I don't think it looks bad on that front. It's just I'm not sure about the musical aspect, and I'm not sure what the story will actually be. Again, what's the relationship between going to be between Joker and Harley Quinn? Again, usually it's this touchy relationship again with him kind of controlling her, telling her what to do, telling her how to feel. Does that you don't? I mean, it's a teaser, of course, but you don't see any of that in this. She's going to be crazier than he is, perhaps. I mean, I don't think it looks bad trailer wise. I'd be lying if I said it looked bad trailer wise. It's just the concept of a sequel doesn't intrigue me. I think that's the thing. The idea of a sequel does not intrigue me. And so this didn't really change my opinion on that. I still feel a sequel isn't needed. It doesn't propel me to go, oh, I want to go see this now. It still made me go, well, I do like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I liked his performance. I'm seeing more of that, but I don't think it's a bad trailer. It just didn't do his job and wanted me to go see the film. Which I guess, I mean, if that's it is, then maybe it did do a bad job selling me. It's not a bad looking trailer. It just did a bad job selling me on this being needed. So I guess technically it is a bad trailer on that front. So I guess indifferent. I guess that's the best way to put it. Showed on TV show, didn't watch it. Do you think? Well, there can't be a Batman. Well, there can't be a Batman because you saw Bruce Wayne as a little kid in Joker. That means you'd have to wait like 20 years or so, time jump, to see a Batman with this Joker. If it's nothing to do with DC, good, because DC's in shambles. If it's not like DC, that would be for the better. Because DC's in fucking shambles right now. Todd Phillips doc. No, never even heard of it. If it's not related to the DC character, I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Because have you seen Birds of Prey? So yeah, I don't know. Does any movie need a sequel, Matt? Yeah, Dread needed a sequel. With Carl Urban, Dread, but we don't get that because that bombed. So yeah, yeah, Dread. Sean S. Cunningham is a shitty director. The new Batman, I don't know. From what I understand, I got pushed to like 2025, 20, no, was like 2027 or something, 2028 or something. But anyway, so that's the trailer Joker 2. I don't know what else to say. Hey, Rob Zombie Chick, how you doing? Push back because Joker 2 is a bigger cash cow. Probably because Joker made 1 billion and the Batman did not. Might never seen any of those films. Any more 3D movies? Not into 3D movies. They were fine for a time, but played out. I'm doing okay. Rob Zombie Chick, I'm doing okay. No one else can play Freddy, so don't do it. Uh, uh, nah, I won't say it. Yeah, Todd Phillips did do those horrible Hanover sequels. That's right. So maybe he's not the right guy to make a sequel. I like the first Hanover and I like the Joker, but yeah, maybe sequels are not his bag. Luis, because Arnold and Sly hated each other in the 80s. That's why they couldn't stand each other. Nope, I did not see the Maxine trailer because I hated the other fucking films. I didn't see Pearl, but that other one. What the fuck was that called? I don't even remember what it was called, but I thought it was shit. Was it just called X or something? That was dog shit. Sammy, I would choose Joker. Yeah, X. Fuck X. Piece of shit film, in my opinion. Oh yeah, Jojo. Yeah, I was looking up StreamYard. They just had that thumbnail like, "Hey, do you want to use this?" Okay, cool. But yeah, X, I thought was a really lame fucking movie. Like, there was no one to like about it, and then the plot is this old lady could not get laid because her hubby's like a limp dick. So then she kills everybody, and it wasn't a comedy. And then they stupidly had the old woman and the lead girl played by the same actress. I didn't see the Doom Generation, so I wouldn't know. Dr. Stallone and Arnold Heat. I mean, there were interviews you could look up, Luis, to hear more about that, the rivalry. Yeah, I like Night of the Creeps, but I don't like the ending. The ending hurts the film quite a bit. But it's worth watching for the effects and for Tom Atkins, but I don't like the ending to the film. That's why I don't rewatch Night of the Creeps a lot. I don't like the ending, but yeah, other parts of the film I do like. Do Stallone and Arnold, yeah, they like each other now. They worked it out, and that's why they did the Expendables films and Escape Plan, among others. Now they're best friends, but they were rivalries in the past, but they're best friends now. I do like Now the Comet. And recently we had Twilight of the Eclipse. I was waiting for people to, become zombies after the eclipse. It's the sequel now the Comet. It's Twilight of the Eclipse. Hey, they did a sequel to Night of the Comet. That'd be the title. Mark Marius, why are you asking like the weirdest questions? Do you dream? Just ask the weirdest random questions. I just don't get it. Teach their own though, man. I'm not going to answer weird questions. I'm sorry, dude. Just let you know ahead of time. I'm not going to answer just weird questions. I'll acknowledge it like now, but I'm not going to answer them. Samuel, they explained it with this. If you're hiding or sleeping somewhere, it acted like in a weird way some type of protection. And some got only a little bit affected. So they didn't turn all the way to dust. They turned a little bit, which was into zombies and stuff. Did the Elm Street remake ruin Jeter Haley's career? Pretty much. Hey, Dark Spider, hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, Jojo. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. No, Cam, I would not like to see that movie. Yes, Derek, and that's my opinion. What Mark is asking is weird, random questions. No, I still don't like the Amazing Spider-Man. Rutger action movies, Blind Fury, Wanted Dead or Alive. I mean, if you're talking about he's a hero, Blind Fury and Wanted Dead or Alive. Jackie was in RoboCop 2014. Yeah, and that film bombed too. No one gave a shit about the RoboCop remake, except the people in Stream Factory to release it in 4K for some reason. But yeah, no one cares about the RoboCop remake. Fuck that shit. RoboCop remake is stupid. Horrible, horrible movie. Horrible film. Yeah, stay away from remakes, Jeffrey or Haley. Your career would be so much better if that was the case. Well, Roger Ebert got butthurt on a lot of things. No, I don't hate Jeffrey or Haley. Judge Dredd, which one? No problem, General. Nah, I'm good with that Civil War movie. It looks like more woke shit, woke crap. I'm fine with not seeing that. I don't need more woke shit. Are you talking about Dread with Carl Urban? I mentioned that. I do like the film. What do you do with the Halloween franchise? Nothing. You burn it. Don't do anything with it. I remember MTV's Liquid Television. I remember enjoying that, enjoying those cartoons, the animation. You can find them on YouTube. I mean, I haven't been requested at Cole, so just like no one's requested the new Ghostbusters or some of the other stuff, but so far no one has requested it. Oh well, thanks, man. Thank you, Fadi. Top five X Files episodes. Sorry, I'm going to give a bit more thought. It's the least I could do for the super chat. Thank you so much, man, Fadi. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Top five X Files episodes. Let me think. Number one, I would say Home, because that was a very dark, violent episode. That was like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre of X Files episodes. That was very controversial and got banned, seemingly banned for a bit, where they found the incestuous family and the mother with no arms and legs hiding under the bed. There's these booby traps around. Hey there, Dunning Dundada. Just answer the question here. So number one would be Home. In no discernible order, the other four would be X Cops, where it was like a found footage with the X Files and the people from Cops being in the inner city circuit, following other cops. I thought it was actually pretty funny, pretty entertaining at times. Uh, that one I quite enjoyed. Ex Cops. Darkness Falls. That's an early one where they're in the woods and there's these little bugs. You gotta stay in the light. And if they swarm, they can next find you in a cocoon, sapping your fluids. And that's the first one I ever saw. That's what got me into the show, so that's very partial to me. Number four, I will say four and five. God, that's tough. There's a lot of ones I do like because I like The List, I like The Walk. I like DPO. That's where Giovanni Ribisi has the lightning and kills Jack Black while the music, "Hey man, nice shot," is playing. I'll throw in Ice. That's their ode to John Carver's The Thing. That was very early in season one. And I will throw in, taking some time to think about this. Let's go with Pusher. Let's go with Pusher. That's a really good one. Let's go with Pusher, where you have the guy that hypnotizes people, and you have a good confrontation where he's trying to control Mulder to shoot Scully. That's a very good one. So I'll put Pusher in there as well. So maybe I revisit the episodes. Some things would change, but those ones I'll have right now. Clean these a bit. But thank you, Fadi. I appreciate that, man. A millennial Gen X. I mean, I don't know. I was born in 1983. Cole, I would choose Teen Con. What movie is the craziest opening before the title drop? Hmm. I have no idea. The wildest opening before the title drop. I don't know. I mean, based on the films I usually watch, can't really think of it. I'd have to. I don't know. Craziest opening. How about Jason Goes to Hell? Because it kills Jason, and you're wondering what the hell's going to happen next. How about that? Jason's dead. What's going to happen next? Why not? I mean, there's really no brutal Star Wars movie. There's no such thing as a brutal Star Wars movie. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. Hey, First Part 100. It's been a while since I've seen you on here, man. Hope you are doing well, man. Now looking forward to Joker sequel, especially Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn and being a musical. Yeah, I mean, I reacted to the trailer. I was indifferent. I did not hate what I saw, but at the same time, I don't really feel a need propelled to go see it either. I don't think a sequel's needed. I really don't know what the story is really going to be in terms of how it would work out. So I'm very indifferent on it. So it didn't do the job selling me on the movie, but I'm not going to say the trailer looks awful. The acting and cinematography look good. I just don't care. Do not care. Yeah, Dens. I mean, I guess that's brutal, but I mean, compared to the films I watch, the Rambo films, Invasion USA, Bloodsport, like to me, this Star Wars is chicken feed. But I mean, I guess Revenge of the Sith for that, sure. Yeah, Luis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's right there. Appreciate it for the warning. Bat 21, I liked it. Gene Hackman, but Gene Hackman's a good actor. Yeah, Bat 21's a good one. Uh, yeah, Bobby. Yeah, many times. You ever want something so it's too expensive? Yeah, PS5. Yeah, PS5, but I'm like, it's too expensive for me. I mean, there's about 5 games I would want, but to spend that much money to just get 5 games, nah, too expensive for me. So, oh well. I'll live. I will live. What? I mean, I don't know if you're being serious about that. I mean, those are pretty damn expensive. I don't know why you would mail one out to me. Yeah, I mean, they didn't go down in price. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, Luis, I mean, I take it. You'd have to let me know what you want for it. I take it. I don't know how much you would want for it, though. You let me know. I'd be curious as to why you would be getting rid of one. I don't really play PC, though. I'm not a PC gamer. I'm not good at PC. I'm really not good at PC. Um, my laptop computer, it runs well with, this stuff, but gaming, I don't have the gaming PC, if that makes sense. So I've always been more of a console guy anyway. I mean, Luis, if you're being serious about it, absolutely, I would take it. Just contact me or on Instagram, whatever. Let me know. I gladly would. Hunting grounds. Well, thank you, Luis. I appreciate that, man. No problem, Fadi. Have a good night. Yeah, Luis, if you want to send a message through Instagram, feel free to let me know. I overpaid my PS5. You paid $850, Miles Morales, and a charging dock, but it was the best decision I ever made. Hmm. You do some stuff to you. No problem, Fadi. Yeah, you have a good night, man. Predator Hunting Grounds. I mean, isn't that can't you already get that for like PS4 or something? $850, $600. That's a lot of money to me. Hopefully, it was worth. I mean, Well, I guess one said it was worth it. I don't know. I can't see myself paying that much for anything. Paid in Canada, okay. Louise, that's a lot of money, man. Why would you want to spend it on me? Physical media is dying more and more every day. Best Buy is no longer selling them. Now you have to order online other than maybe Target or Walmart. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing at Walmart at all. I mean, if you want Luis, I'll take it. Not gonna say no to it. I'll take it. How about this, Luis? I'll make you a deal, Luis. I'll make you a deal. If you do that, I will take my money. I will buy a RoboCop game, and I will play it for the channel for you. Because I know RoboCop's your favorite movie. How about that? If that ever happened, I would buy the game RoboCop, and I would play it for the channel for you. I would. Yes. I mean, if you're doing that, that'd be the least I could do because I know RoboCop's your favorite movie. And I mean, if I could do something in exchange for that, then sure. I think that'd be the least I could do. And I would pay for the game. And yeah, I think that'd be the least I could do. You know what I mean? I mean, yes. Hey, PS2 is a good one too. Gray Hill Incidents. I don't even know what that game is. I mean, I guess I don't know what that game is. Well, yeah, I know Motionless Zombie. That's true. You know what, Luis? I do that too, man. You know what? Remind me, you know what? I'll if you did that, I would do it, Luis. Sure, I would review the movie again. That would be no problem, man. That would be the least I could do. Sure, I'd review the movie again. Absolutely. And it's on the stream, so I can't. You could call me out on it. Solar Eclipse, the movie, or are you talking about the actual eclipse? I didn't see Solar Eclipse movie. I like Southpaw. It's a good movie. Hi there, Aragorn. Hope you're doing well. Callisto Protocol runs pretty good on PS5. I heard that too. It may take time though because I'm really busy, but I got hey, understandable. Understandable. I mean, if it never happens, it never happens. I appreciate the gesture. I'll put it that way. Because once in a while, there's been some people say, "Hey, I want to send you." Like there was a guy that like a year ago now. Hey, Matt, I want to send you Resident Evil 8 Village to play for the channel. Okay, cool. Never happened. It's not a big deal. Because I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the kind gesture. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'll live. It's fine. But I appreciate the gesture. Now I'm fine with the. I use the camcorder. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I did know Southpaw was the last one James Horner did. I believe I might have reviewed the film. I like the film. Yeah, I didn't. The eclipse. There was pretty much a lot of clouds around here, so I didn't know as much of anything. Thoughts on Weird Al? I like Weird Al Yankovic. I don't mind him. I mean, again, I didn't really know as much of anything. I mean, uh, in South Texas, there's so many clouds that blocked it anyway, so it didn't matter. Like you use the special visors, you don't go blind, and you couldn't see much anyway. I don't mind a lot of his songs. Oh, I did. Okay, I must have just seen Southpaw, but I did like the film. I did like it. I thought I reviewed it, but I liked the movie. I thought Jay Gyllenhaal did a good job. I thought the music was, it's cliche, but I thought it was fairly well done. So yeah, I like Southpaw. My internet's not the best for online gaming, Luis. So I just play single player stuff. Oh, okay, Darmel Spider. I did not know that. I don't remember you saying that, but no problem, man. No problem. If you can't, you can. It's fine. Worry about yourself first. Worry about yourself first. I'm doing okay, Darmel Spider. But uh, if you eventually do, you have my address. Feel free, man. If you want it in packaging, just let me know. Yeah, also, Will Cut actually did a reaction here on the channel. Someone had sent in a super chat. Uh, you do feel free to look back. Pretty much, if you look back with me with headphones, I react and talk about the Joker 2 trailer. I haven't seen the Roadhouse remake. No one has requested it. Drinking Mellow Yellow. But no, no one has requested the Roadhouse remake, so I haven't seen it. Jamroll, that was Solar Attack. I think Louis Gossett Jr. was in that also. May he rest in peace. But it didn't really have anything to do with an eclipse. Yeah, I know Tetris was in the path, but I didn't just, with the way the weather was here and all the clouds and stuff, couldn't really know as much of anything. So I just went back inside and didn't care. Honestly, I'm like, whatever. Oh, no problem, Darmel Spider. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. Ghostbusters 4, I don't know what the reception is because I didn't watch it. I don't really pay attention to the news. I like full clips with more Van Peebles. Yeah, I got you got cops, you got werewolf cops, you got cop fighting werewolf cops. So directed by Anthony Hickox, who did Waxwork 1 and 2. May he rest in peace. So I like full clips. Cole, I hate both movies, so I mean, Louis, you don't have to, but if you want, I'll take it. Sure, I'll take free stuff. I don't mind it. People get mad at me. You accept free stuff? Yes. If people want to send it, I will say yes. Why would I say no? That's always weird when people get mad at you. You accept gifts? Yeah, because they want to send them, and it's free for me. So why would I say no? You know what, Mark? Be nice, or you're out. You're asking weird questions, then you're acting like it did to Luis. Uh, Behave, or you can get out. Fair, I give you just one warning. All right, Mark, Marius, be decent or get out. Just one morning. All right, dude. Just ease up. Yeah, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Thank you. Gunman, I do enjoy. Fortress is a good movie. Gunman, Mario Van Peebles, Christopher Lambert. Fortress or Christopher Lambert. I enjoy both of those. Fortress is my favorite Stuart Gordon film. I like RoboCop 2. I don't need a 4K of it. I'm fine with the Blu-ray. I like RoboCop 2, but again, I don't need a 4K of it. I'm fine with what I have. I don't need every film in 4K. The worst TMNT for me now is Mutant Mayhem. Annoying kids is what they are in that movie. I despise the turtles in that movie. I despise their behavior, their voice acting. Despise it. Despise those characters. Just annoying TikTok wannabe futt faces. That's what those turtles, the Ninja Turtles and Mew Mayhem, it's like they belong on TikTok. Makes my ass bleed. Listen to them. Interview with the Vampire. I don't mind the film. I don't need a 4K of it, but if you want it, that's cool. The worst blaxploitation film I saw? Black Devil Doll from Hell. Yeah, there's a 4K World Cup 2 coming from Stream Factory. Confessions of a Serial Killer, didn't see it. Gunman, I don't know what the release was. I don't even think that film's on Blu-ray. You saw me, ma'am, in theaters? My condolences. Austin Wilcott, so did you like the 4K of Aliens and True Lies? I know a lot of people liked them. I could give a rat's ass about it. I got mine. The unofficial ones. And this is what I'm sticking with, the unofficial ones. Because I think these look better. So these are mine. They're not official. Well, this is what I prefer. I hate Facebook. Hello there. Extreme Prejudice. I don't mind the film. No, it's an unofficial one. Like I said, Victor. I mean, I was never a big fan of Trading Places. I don't mind Silver Street. Like I said, it's just meant to be a parody of it. Yeah, it's unofficial, but yeah, it does look nice. Plus, you got the 35 millimeter version of Aliens theatrical. Yeah, they're pretty much up converted from the Blu-ray. Up converted, so without the AI. Like, yeah, if you took the Blu-ray but it's up converted. And again, he was able to put this on disc for me, the 35 millimeter version. I have Rambo 2 and 3 on 4K. The Abyss 4K is the best with all the features. Cool. I mean, the 35 millimeters how it looked in theaters. It showed you how it looked back in the day in movie theaters. Like if you type up 35 millimeter trailers, you'll get a sense of what they look like. I don't know what Germany's New Jersey kid. I don't know what that is. Sure, Lucas, that's fine. Rambo 4 does have a badass final battle. I agree. Do I like donuts? I don't mind donuts. Don't mind them. Terminator model the best. T. Arnold in the first Terminator. T-800. The worst. The Mexican Terminator and Dark Fate. Whatever the hell design that was. And it was 4K looks like crap. Well, that's why I didn't buy it. I stick with this. Nope, Samuel, I don't. I don't care about Spider-Man 4. I mean, Lucas is the generosity is what matters to me. People being that generous. So it still matters. But people are taking the time being that generous. I think the least I could do is to be somewhat thankful for that. I like the Monster Squad. It's a fun film. I mean, I like both the Goonies and the Monster Squad. I don't know which I would pick. Brutal movies like 13 Ghosts. I mean, I don't know. You have to be a bit more specific. I mean, there's a lot of brutal, if you're talking about violent gore movies, I mean, there's a lot of those. Disaster movies way worse. Lucas, I mean, you're perfectly fine, man. Perfectly fine, Lucas. You're perfectly fine, man. Nothing to be sorry about. But I guess I'll end it here. It's about 2 hours and 18 minutes. So kind of like to keep these things maybe a little over 2 hours. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. We will see you in the next stream. Don't know when that will be. But yeah, you guys take care. We'll see you guys for now. Have a good night.